Security tightens at Leimakong Chingmang after violence clashed. More than 5 houses vandalized, 8 assaulted, with 3 in critical conditions. AMSU volunteers sealed Education Est office in Lumphilpat, condemning government's order allowing private schools to collect 30% tuition fees. Department of Post Manipur Division kicks off National Postal Week celebration at the head post office in Babupara. Lok Janashakti Party founder and CAF and PD Union Minister Ram Vilas Paswan passed away at 74. LJP Manipur State Unit condoled his untimely demise. Manipur reports 3 COVID-19 deaths and 131 new cases in last 24 hours. State's tally rised to 12,810. And India's COVID-19 tally crosses 69 lakh with over 70,000 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Country's recovery rate stands above 85%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm Kanel Shambanduram. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hand frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. More than 5 houses have been vandalized and 3 villagers have sustained critical injuries at Leimakong Chingmang in a violent clash between 2 communities over the name of district. The injured villagers have been taken to hospitals. Women, folks and children at Leimakong Chingmang have started taking refuge at their acquaintance place as the situation has intensified. Retaliating to the counter-blockade called by National Sports University Harauthil Protection Committee at the Kurkul, Senjam, Chirang, Kento Sabald, Segmai and Leimakong Chingmang along the national highway, miscreants of a community at Leimakong Chingmang started pelting stones and other dangerous items to some households around 8 p.m. yesterday. 8 people were thoroughly assaulted in the incident, out of which 3 people sustained critical injuries and were rushed to a hospital. Speaking to media today, Secretary of Leimakong Chingmang Village Authority, Moirang Themd Ravichandra, condemned the last night's violence. He said members of the village authority, Mairapaibi groups and some youths held a meeting at a member's residence in Leimakong Chingmang last night when some miscreants of their opposite community started pelting stones and catapulting towards them to disrupt the meeting. Later, a group of people came and vandalized 5 houses at Leimakong Chingmang, including the members' house, and physically assaulted the 8 villagers. Ravichandra claimed that the miscreants even raised hands upon women and children. He claimed that the last night's incident is not the first of its kind. He alleged the other community of dominating and harassing them, a minor community at Leimakong Chingmang. Ravichandra asserted that Leimakong Chingmang falls in Imphal West District and not in Kangpokpi District as per official gazette. He appealed to the government not to give silent treatment but to take swift actions to resolve the matter. Following the violence clash, a massive Manipur Police, IRB and CRPF personnel are being deployed in the areas and they are maintaining a strict vigilance to prevent any further untoward incidents. It may be mentioned that all those commotions took place amid the CRPC Section 144 being imposed in Leimakong Chingmang by an order dated 4th of October issued by Imphal West Deputy Commissioner Naurim Pravin.
Harabungjida emarkang wo hol tawdon lai moi kun mo ngani moi na chak char ngai matam jida nung ahum riak thomjala mag moi chengi maitai Kedong do no hanamaga masi akoina haidrosu person amane emergency dingida hangbibda dum khangani ngang thogiba thodo jingai meeting tawringa jida gi member gi jum jida nawri ahum re kapsala ko jida akoi angang ni somna thoi yang bagan jida moji haiba jaga jida lumdana le me adurigi angang ma jida tanna ko digi ro chhman ko kimne khun thado ko chengi loina chena gra spini na moida akui ba tu jom boji yam pendelo koni na loin chena gra
koi je lekai je irang tho koni na koi duty ta ja ba sum leijab ne ba koi di moina hane ta hawre ba koi duty ta matam ji mi yam rengai jida ade koi mi ge je la ko matam ji da moina to khongjan ji changjal lak pane ba yum thuga ba hawre adegi akoi mamang le ba koi mi mari manga je phara ga ta phudare moina koi pulo na mi tare ni pan mu se pura phara phure moina ade adu matung da khun manung changa bo nupi anga do khu tha ba yawe moi je mi adum yame yam serious na soi je je aina kanjau di akhum le re.
Members of All Manipur Students Union MSU today sealed the Education Est office in Lamphilpat, condemning the recent order issued by Education Est Department, Government of Manipur, allowing private and aided schools to collect 30% tuition fees from students for the period of school closure due to COVID-19 lockdown. MSU members reportedly locked the office around noon. MSU members forced the office staff to leave and locked up the office. Irate members of the Students' Union also locked the main gate of the office and pasted various place cards demanding revocation of the order at the earliest. National Postal Week begins today until October 15th. Department of Post Manipur Division launched the event at the head post office in Babupara. It may be mentioned that World Post Day falls on 10th of October. Speaking on the occasion, the Superintendent of the Post Manipur Postal Division, L. Tiken, stressed on the significance of the post office. He said apart from the disposal of letters and couriers, post office provides benefits of the various welfare schemes as well as life insurance, Aadhaar card and the passport making facilities. L. Tiken also highlighted various activities to be taken during the postal weeks. LJP Manipur State Unit has condoled the untimely demise of Ram Vilas Paswant. Union Minister Ram Vilas Paswant passed away at 74 in New Delhi on the Thursday evening. The Lok Janashakti Party founder and Minister for Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution had recently undergone a heart operation at a private hospital. Speaking at the condolence meet held at the Chajing Mairenkong Community Hall today, LJP National Vice President Karam Shamd expressed grief that the demise of Ram Vilas Paswant is a great loss for the country. He extolled Ram Vilas Paswant for his tremendous roles in bringing welfare and development of the country during his 7 years tenure as a union minister. He mentioned that Ram Vilas Paswant opened a full-fledged FCI regional office, built many FCI godown in various districts of the state, and provides relief items to the people of the state during tough times of drought and prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. Karam Sham declared that he has no intention of shifting to other political parties. Rather, efforts will be made to fulfill the vision and ideals of the late leader to reform the political systems of the state by bringing significant changes in Langtabal constituency as the first step to strengthen the party's foothold in the state. Attendees played floral tribute to the portrait of Ram Vilas Paswant and paid 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to his departed soul. Karam Sham left Imphal for Bihar today to attend the final rites of late Union Minister to be held tomorrow.
Bharat ki lairiba Union Ministers ni manungda Ram Vilas Paswant Manipur praja ki karai phoba khalami kari torungi habadudi miyam na khamiri du ngasi shari ba godown mayam magi mapan bagi shagi ngaktabi hauki ba ikang thoktana adi war ga doba matam covid na maram oidana seng chak phangaroi doba matam sida cheng piraktana Manipur ki praja ki awa ba khangnari se masi akoi thamoi da pen ba pok da bane ba state sigi oi ba any issue da adi mana dai lau ki da ba laiti handak aina minister waraba masu union minister oina lakpa kanda full-fledged FCI regional office Manipur ki thamise Manipur ya choba khudol ne.
Speaker of the Manipur Legislative Assembly Yumnam Khemchan has also expressed his heartfelt condolences over the untimely demise of the former Union Minister Ram Vilas Paswant. Condolence message from the speaker said that the sudden demise of Ram Vilas Paswant is a great loss for Lok Janashakti Party LJP and the country as a whole. Manipur State Council, Communist Party of India, has also expressed heartfelt condolence over the untimely demise of Union Minister Ram Vilas Paswant. A consultative interaction program on Naga Framework Agreement and other major issues facing the state was held at the Congress Bhavan in Imphal today. Research Department of the Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee organized the program under Old India Congress Committee AICC. Speaking at the program, the chairman of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, Dr. K.H. Ratan Kumar, said Naga Framework Agreement is a burning issue for the people of Manipur since the conclusion of the agreement is unpredictable. He appealed to the Indian government not to harm the integrity of Manipur while finalizing the Naga peace talks. He also appealed to the state government to take a major role in handling the issue and to keep the promise of the consulting with all stakeholders concerned before culminating the peace talks. K.H. Ratan Kumar assured that the Congress party will act as per the public's interest. He also said resolutions taken in today's consultative meeting will be apprised to the AICC. Many renowned politicians of the state attended the interaction program.
Manipur se tongan ba Kanglup na taba adumba kwelam da mamani aduna Kanglup sing ki interest amata soktana Manipur gi apun bagi saktam se masi kaihandana hairiba matam kuina dagi akoi wari sadana laaba Naga peace talk asida akoina yanaba ma porakpada Congress party na su yamnamak akoi harau tayamna akoi welcome tawjagani common noiba solution ama porakpa matamda tawbadabu hairiba solution si porakpa matamda Manipur da leiriba tongan ba furup amadi akoi apun bagi leiriba saktam gi masigi interest se maside kaihan biganu haiba se koi Congress party gi masigi akan ba koi kholaw mani Manipur da leiriba BJP led government asina su masi achoba role ama lobire hairaga hana government of India gi home minister na stakeholder oiriba khuding mak masigi final solution ama porting da tanagani haiba se masi su soidana maki tanabirakani haiba aset pathajaba su thamjare.
Education Minister S. Rajan has inspected the condition of the colleges in the Kaching district. The minister has assured that the Education Department will take necessary measures to fill the lacking infrastructure of the colleges according to the availability of fund. He visited Kaching Kunau College and assured that the memorandum submitted by the college students union will be looked into and necessary steps will be taken. He said the proposal for construction of the boys and girls hostels will be considered. He also visited government fishery center at Langmaidong. The ministerial team included Commissioner Higher and Technical Education Manipur M. Hare Krishna, IAS Director Education U, Dr. Rangita Bali Waikom, IAS, officials from the CADA and the Fishery Department. National People's Party has warned that soliciting votes for the upcoming by-election by promising benefits of the various welfare schemes like PMAY, CHMT, Ayushman Bharat is against the election code of conduct. Speaking to media at a party office in Uripok, Nauremthong today, NPP General Secretary Administration Risel Haishnam claimed that many aspiring candidates of the upcoming by-election in 5 state legislative Assembly constituencies are canvassing votes by promising to ensure the benefits of centrally sponsored schemes. He demanded the Election Commission of India and Manipur Chief Electoral Officer to look into the matter. He also urged to ensure smooth conduct of the elections and to deploy central paramilitary personnel instead of state forces at the polling stations. He further demanded to publish any criminal record of the candidates on local delis by abiding the Supreme Court's order. The NPP General Secretary also urged the ECI to extend the voting duration as COVID-19 related SOPs have to be followed.
Hujik chathar kaduba akoigi by election sida maruena wangoi kendra da government scheme PMY amasung CMST Ayushman Bharat Singhi enrollment drive chathari basi athuba matamda thingbiyo haina akhoi NPP gi maikai election commission da akhoi appeal tawjabani hujik various political party gi leaders singna wangoi kendra amasung atopa kendra da chatlaga akhoi gi housing scheme pini adigi CMST pini Ayushman Bharat pini hairaga vote khombasi athuma tangda thingbiyu tawbiganu kainodi sina model code of conduct violate tawbanena election gi ECI gi guidelines si follow tawbiyu haina political party du appeal tawjari.
Behyang Police Station and Singhat Police Station teams have carried out a frisking and search operation at various places of Singhat Assembly constituency in Churachandpur district ahead of the upcoming by-election in the constituency. Police seized 50 litre of DIC liquors during search drive from the various hotels and houses at Singhat this afternoon. The seized liquor were destroyed on the spot. Meanwhile, Sangaikot Subdivision, the Chief Association under Singhat Assembly constituency today issued a press note in connection with the upcoming by-election. It said there will be a special meeting for the chiefs at Singhat headquarters on 10th October at 11 a.m. where discussions will be held for smooth, fair and safe conduct of the election. A combined team of Taubal District Police and the Khongjom Police today carried out door-to-door search operation at Tentha Mathak Laikai as a part of precautionary measures taken ahead of the upcoming by-election of 2 assembly constituencies in the Taubal District. Altogether, 300 people of 130 households were verified during the drive, carried out from 4:45 a.m. till 7 a.m. No one was arrested. On the other hand, a team of Taubal District Police has arrested 2 miscreants in possession of large quantity of contraband SP tablets during a frisking operation at Kekmand Horongbund in Lilong constituency. The team arrested them around 3 a.m. today. The arrested persons are 30-year-old Mohammad Rashid Allo, son of Mohammad Liaquat Ali from Lilong Turil Hanbi Low Mamang, and 23-year-old Muhammad Safiq Khan, son of late Muhammad Anjob Ali from Lilong Kalekong Ifam. 720 suspected SP tablets were recovered from them. The miscreants along with the seized drugs have been handed over to Taubal Police Station for necessary actions. A combined team of Bishnupur District Commando and 16 Assam Rifles today seized various armaments suspected to be of the prescribed KYK Al-Qaeda from Nambold, Khathong, Maning Path in Bishnupur District. Impact News sources said that acting on a tip of the team led by additional SP Operation Okram Wangkhomba carried out the search operation at around 5 a.m. The team recovered 1 AK-56 rifle along with magazines, 2 9mm pistols with magazines, 1.22 mm pistols, 5 lethal bombs, bullets and various items. The seized arms have been handed over to Nambold police stations for necessary actions. Sagolban MLA R.K. Imo today laid the foundation stone for the constructions of Nepra Menjor Joint Water Supply Project at Sagolban Amudon Akamd Lekai. The project is under Manipur Water Supply Project. It is estimated to be worth around 9.5 crore rupees and will be funded by National Development Bank. The water supply project includes an overhead tank with 8 lakh litres capacity and an emergency service reservoir with 2 lakh litre capacity to ensure safe drinking water to around 1,784 households of Sagolban constituency. Speaking on the occasion, MLA R.K. Imo assured that efforts will be made to complete the project before the 2022 state general election. He added that the project will benefit people residing in the Vijay Govinda Amudon Akamd Lekai, Lairenjamd Lekai, Thangjamd Lekai, Ingudamd Lekai and Mabudhau Mantri Lekai area. He says that piped fitting process in the constituencies began being carried out since the past 8.5 years is almost 95% completed. Blaming COVID-19 pandemic for the delay of the completing the work, MLA R.K. Imo assured to put all out efforts in the upcoming months to complete the project in the near future.
Phaba hawdorapa numitida yamna akoi kari haigada Sagolban yoina any kind of development project like mayamna handi hona ribsi koi COVID-19 na maram oina matam kharadi thengda bayawi lambi kolas thabu boigera adegi community hall sabu boigera ongoing projects yamna tawriba mayam se akoi even Vijay Govinda ki sari se wakta takthadana tamna tawgiba tha kya chondaraga tawba phane yamna yawi masi matam khara upai leitadna tawbani haina ina mayamda thamjage tapna loina semgalaga akoi next few months ida koi COVID-19 ki phibam se sum phagalak matam se di koi no loin tawba yani hojik sum soi dana si la badai di masi next 1.5 years ki manung se di akoi aphaba nungaina masi singi nungai ba kano tawba do pangba do oigani.
Manipur reported 131 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 3 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 12,810, of which 2,858 are active cases. While in the last 24 hours, 3 patients died of COVID-19. With this, that toll has reached 86. On the positive note, 147 people were discharged in the past 24 hours and recovered cases have reached 9,866, pushing the recovery rate to above 77%. Infected persons are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
New Hope South Indians NEET Academy. Classes will be starting soon. For details, kindly contact A.K. Roshan, Kaisampad Mutum Lairak 7005 799 638 or 690 978 7303. Panthoibi Group presents Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Panthoibi Microfin deals in microfinance. Panthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loans against fixed deposit and properties. Panthoibi Construction booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletins. India's COVID-19 case lot went past 69 lakh with a single-day spike of 70,496 new cases reported in the last 24 hours, while the number of the people who have recovered from the disease are above 59 lakh. Pushing the recovery rate to above 85%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that toll has reached 1,06,490 and active COVID-19 cases are above 8,93,000, with Maharashtra is still on top with over 2,42,000 active cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. 11,68,705 tests were conducted across the country. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 3 crore 68 lakh people. Above 1 crore 67,000 people have died and recoveries are above 2 crore 76 lakh. United States of America is on top with more than 25 lakh 91,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil. The 2020 Norwegian Novel Committee has awarded Nobel Peace Prize 2020 to the World Food Programme. The humanitarian organization, a part of the United Nations, is receiving the prize for its efforts to combat hunger, for its contributions to bettering conditions for peace in conflict-affected areas, and for acting as a driving force in efforts to prevent the use of hunger as a weapon of war and conflict. The announcement was made by Berit Reiss-Andersen, chair of the Norwegian Nobel Committee, who said in this time of pandemic, multilateral cooperation is more important than ever. The 5-member committee chooses the winner of the Peace Prize. Committee members are named to 6 years terms by Norwegian Storting or Parliament. The committee considered 318 candidates for the 2020 prize, the 4th largest number ever. Of the nominations, 211 were individuals and 108 were organizations. The 2020 Nobel Prize brings a cash award of 10 million Swedish krona or $1.12 million and a gold medal. As a customary, the announcement was made in the grand hall of the Norwegian Nobel Institute in Oslo. Northeast Dialogue Forum extended sincere congratulations to World Food Programme WFP for bringing honored with the prestigious Nobel Peace Prize 2020. Women folk of Jiribam today carried out protest demonstration in solidarity to District Hospitals Monitoring Committee Jiribam's demand for adequate infrastructure at 50-bedded hospitals in Jiribam, Ningshinkult. Protesters held various placards at the protest meet stage at the Congress Bhavan in Jiribam's Babupara.
Committee sigi mihut singsu hojik lenga siga wari sanana ba khangal lapatagi committee sigi mihut nipan na sabatim mamanga si imphal gi dama khong than kre maram maduna hairi ba wari sanaba sida committee asina panderi ba asi chuna pibi daktabadi koina amuka hena sathi ba khongjang changthan ngani changthelagani maram maduna lenga na jiri bajagi awase khangbi dana tasanadaba tawdana haiba dimanting asi athuba matanda pibijak namasu lenga kai magai da khanghanjari.
Joint Committee on People's Welfare Yaripok JCPWY, a conglomerate of 16 different local clubs of Yaripok, has urged the relevant departments to take measures to resume emergency services in the Community Health Center CACs and Primary Health Centers PHCs of Yaripok in Thoubal district within October 16th. The committee has warned of various agitations, including shutting down of OPD if the demands were not fulfilled. The committee declared the same during a press meet held at the office of the Bamon Leikai Youth Club Yaripok BYCY today. Speaking to media, JCPWY Vice President Komdram Profulo lamented that people of the area are facing huge inconveniences due to shortage of doctors and non-availabilities of emergency services at PHC Yambem, PHC Koirom, PHC Nongpok Sekmai, PHC Charangpat and CHC Yaripok.
Maruoina amuk CAC Yaripok awat doctor sing patamchana thabi raktabana hojigana layengi emergency services se sufang phangdre heavy yare ana leramba doctor mapan gi manungda doctor ahum amana covid ki damukta lokre doctor ani amana PG sarkre ani amana home quarantine tawdun laikre maramdra hojik se allopathic doctor amasung AS ki doctor amakak doctor ani asna udun leire maram aduna emergency service ase makoina doctor ani khaga sina pubanga moi haibasi lengak lon su akoi khangbirabani masida puning sangsin biraga awat doctor sing matam chana thabirau.
One-day training cum awareness program on disease management with emphasis to COVID-19 was held in Moreh town today. A team of Relief and Disaster Management Department, Government of Manipur, led by consultant K. Chandrasekhar and members of the Meitei Council's Moreh, organized the event at the council's conference hall. Resource persons demonstrated on how to ward off COVID-19 and actions to be taken in time of natural disasters. Fayeng Gram Panchayat held a reception ceremony for media persons in acknowledgement of tremendous role amid the tough time of COVID-19 pandemic. Speaking at the event held at Fohum Lok, Freedom Hills today, Pradhan of Fayeng Gram Panchayat A. Shamasaki asserted that Fohum Lok Freedom Hills belongs to Fayeng since ancient times. He urged the public and the state governments to take necessary measures beforehand to avoid any possible land controversies over Fohum Lok or Freedom Hills, similar to ongoing one at Kotruk.
Phayengdagi Fohum Lok hariba singsit aikogi Phayenggi lam darbar na piramba mafam di oiba aduga mayamna di ikhang khangnadaba mafam sida Phayenggi sugumba mafam ama lairi haibagi wakhalon du utjanabagi damakta aikogi program asi pangthokjabani Kotrukki Sports University gi matangda hujik lan thoknaribasi asumaina hairiba mafam sisu tholakni tholakoi haibak tambangamde tawudabu aikoina khanghanba madi changi lengaki maikaida su khanghanba changi Praja mayam ki maikai da sokangan basangi lengbi reiba press media gi sil naw singchina hairiba mafam sisu Fayeng Gram Panchayat ki mafam ama sumai tawdana lehawi haibagi paudamdu mayam da sandokpi bada mateng oinabagi damakta sinjabani.
Prescribed People's Revolutionary Party of the Kanel Pripak held its 43rd Foundation Day today. Press release from the Secretary in charge of the publicity and the propaganda of the outfit, Lebak Ngakpa Luang, said the Foundation Day was held in a subdued manner at only 701 mobile battalion, tactical headquarters, base areas, transit camps and training centers due to COVID-19 pandemic. The press release also said that acting chairman of the outfit read out greetings to citizens and released annual journals Kangla Simphung Volume 6 of Department of Publicity and Propaganda Pripak to mark the day. Chairman of Proscribed Pripak Progressive Eld Paliba Emd paid homage to the outfit's deceased members on its 44th Foundation Day today. Press release from the Pripak also condoled the death and loss caused by COVID-19 pandemic in the state and raised doubts on the appropriateness of the measures taken by the Indian government to contain the virus. The Central Board of Secondary Education CVSE announced the result of Class 12 Compartment Examination 2020 today. Around 87,000 students from Class 12 appeared for the compartment exams this year. Candidates who had appeared in the exams can check their result at the website cvsc.nic.in or cvscresult.nic.in. CVSE also informed that the result of the Class 10 Compartment Exam 2020 will be released at the earliest. Other sports news. Mohammedan Sporting Club has defeated its opponents in the second match of the Hero I-League Qualifier 2020 hosted by West Bengal under the aegis of All India Football Federation AIFF. In yesterday's match played at Kalyani Municipal Stadium, West Bengal's Mohammedan Sporting Club defeated New Delhi's Garhwal Football Club 1-0. The lone goal of the winning team was scored by Timothy Lugund at 90+2 minutes. 5 teams from across the country are competing in the qualifying match. Mohammedan Sporting Club will play against Gujarat's Ahmedabad Recruit Academy in the third league match, while New Delhi's Garhwal Football Club will meet Karnataka's football club Bangalore United in the fourth league match on 11th of October. Manipur Amateur Boxing Association will hold its general body meeting at 1 p.m. on 8 November. As per resolutions taken by MABA Executive Committee on 4th October, the meeting will be held at the association's office in Kumalampak Sports Complex Boxing Arena by following COVID-19 related SOPs. Discussion will be held on the updates, rules and regulations of the boxing and recruitment of new members. Press release from the association's general secretary in charge informed all the association members to come in time for the meet. Social worker Laitonjamd Jayananda today inaugurated KBB Gym at Khabaisoi in the Kurai constituency. Speaking at the event, Jayananda said that the gym will facilitate the youths of the area to stay fit and healthy. He also extended financial assistance. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Security tightens at Laimakong Chingmang after violence clashed. More than 5 houses vandalized, 8 assaulted with 3 in critical conditions. AMSU volunteer seals education as office in Lumphilpat, condemning government's order allowing private schools to collect 30% tuition fee. Department of Post Manipur Division kicks off National Postal Week celebrations at Head Post Office in Babupura. Lok Janashakti Party founder and CAF and PD Union Minister Ram Vilas Paswan passed away at 74. LJP Manipur State Unit condoles his untimely demise. Manipur report 3 COVID-19 deaths and 131 new cases in last 24 hours. State's tally rises to 12,810. And India's COVID-19 tally crosses 69th lakh with over 70,000 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Country's recovery rate stands above 85%. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and stay safe.